Okay, so guys, so I'm going to just go through what I'm going to get you to do this week. So I'm just going to get you to do a design analysis of a product of your choosing, and we'll just go through each heading from there. Again, the main one is going to be function. Again, there will be the most detail in that one. Okay, so again, you can pick something that could be a washing machine, could be a car, bicycle, whatever you want. Just go for something. Again, don't go for something simple like a pencil or something like that. Try and go for something. Again, this is going towards our CBA, so maybe engineering in action. So again, try and get something with a mechanism in it, because we've just finished mechanisms and it'll help us bring it on. Okay, so what we're going to look at, guys, is first of all, I'm going to look at function, because function is the biggest heading. Okay, so the first one, again, function. Again, so what will it do? Question mark. Does it need to work with other products? Does it need to work with other products? Again, size and weight, things like that. So there are just three of the headings again, and we'll put up more headings of in the assignment, just to help you with it. Again, more questions and things like that. So and again, another one. So again, where will it be used? So we'll say, what will it do? Where will it be used? Same thing. We put the two of them ones. So what will it do? So again, to be used in a workshop. What will it do? So it'll drill materials, we'll say. Not going to be specific to drilling. Again, so you could even break that down more. Metal, wood, plastic, things like that. So I'm breaking it right down. Again, that's something like, again, you don't need to go writing this out, just a nice little mind map, breaking it down. So again, we said it'll be used in the workshop. Again, so who, again, you could talk about who will it be used by. So again, will it be younger people? So you could, again, in a school, it'll be younger. And again, obviously, workshops you have, again, you'll have fabrication workshops, they'll be used by older people. The other one, so again, other products, what other products will need to work with? Again, it need to be able to work with various different drill bits. And needs to be able to hold a machine vise, so the vise that we put we hold the material in. Okay, so again, when they were coming designing a pillar drill, they were thinking of all these things. So again, pillar drill, so what will it do? So we wanted to drill materials such as all these different materials. Again, who will be used and where will be used workshop. Again, other products, so different drill bits. So they were thinking, what could we include that would allow it to work with different drill bits? And chuck was the best thing. Again, size and weight. So again, depending, you have different size pillar drills, but again, it needs to be large enough for large material. And then weight needs to be heavy so it doesn't fall over. Again, the base is the weight to keep it steady. Okay, again, that's the function done for the pillar drill. What we're going to move on to again now is our safety. So again, we're looking at risks, potential risks. So again, risks, different things like moving parts. What other risks would be? Sharp edges. Things like that. So again, how have they overcome these risks? So again, they've gone and again, moving parts. Again, there's covers, guards. So this is for the mechanisms, this is for the chuck, this is for everything. Sharp edges, again, there's no sharp edges present. These have all been removed. Again, one risk that we need to look out for the whole time is the weight, anything that's heavy that might fall and hurt someone. Okay. So the next thing we're going to look at, guys, I'm just going to go around the circle. We've cost. So again, when it comes to cost, again, you're talking about they're trying to make it as low cost possible. So it's Again, this would be expensive. They wouldn't be too worried about keeping this low cost. The reason why is expensive because they tend to be a one-off purchase. You think of the likes of a car, again expensive, tend to be a very rare purchase. The likes of a phone more so wouldn't be a rare purchase. Something like they break, they're due updates, all these are due upgrades, all these sort of things. Okay, so again they are expensive, and also again they're expensive. The materials is also has a big influence on it. So again, materials, again we'll talk about it up here. Materials, talk about it up here with the materials part. Okay, so expensive, so it's just slow to bring my writing in for some reason. There goes some materials. The next thing, keep going around. So we have environment. So this is again for the pillar drill the whole time. So again, environment. Main thing is with the environment, again, you're talking about, is it recyclable? And is it energy efficient? Okay, so the thing about recyclable, again, relating to materials, it's primarily made up of steel, which is recyclable. There's different plastic covers on it and things like that. Yeah, they would be in for a pillar drill, they would be recyclable. Okay, so again, I'm just waiting for that load. It's taking its time. Energy efficient, not so much. Again, it can't. Is it energy efficient? No. And the reason why I say that is because it needs power. Power is essential. If it doesn't have power, again, if it's energy efficient, it's not going to have. It's going to be reducing power. So again, it's high. So it needs a lot of power. Let's see if power needed to run. Okay, so again, you can see steel, tick, is energy efficient. Or is recyclable, sorry, energy efficient. Energy efficient, not so much. Again, things like cars, newer cars will be your hybrids, phones will be energy efficient, laptops, all these things. Again, you can do a bit of research with this. We'll keep going on. Manufacture. Okay, this is one thing where you will need to research. You will need to research some of this. Again, just to do with your own thing again, or to do with your own specific product. So again, manufacture, so how is it made? So how it's made, so again, you're going to talk about things. So again, for pillar drills, again, you're going to talk about a lot of it will be on the lathe. So again, the lathe work, again, you can even go again and name the different pieces. So again, you're the different the feed lever. Again, just don't go crazy in depth with this. Just again, what you know. Okay, again, the feed lever, the spindle, the chuck, what holds the chuck, the pillar at the back. These are all, again, it's taking a long time for my writing to come up. These are all on the lathe, and then there'll be other stuff that will be done. That will be cast to shape, and then there'll be other thing done on the milling machine. Again, if you're unsure, please do a bit of research. If you can't get that answered, it's all right. Don't worry don't get too caught up in it. Again, if I see a good effort throughout the rest, I'm happy. And then again, just have a go at it. Again, environment. Again, if you're looking at our phone, if you're doing something like a phone or a tablet, just look up on Google again. Are they energy efficient? And if they are or not, again, just include a little discussion on why they are. Again, just on my map, nice and spread out. Again, you can see the way my map is there. I have loads of information on my different headings. So we've only 2 left to go. So materials. So with materials, again, we need to talk about, again, do they need to be strong? Do they need to be, what do they need to be? So again, I'm just going to put down 2 strong. Again, you could write this again, the materials need to be strong, they need to be heavy for a pillar drill. Again, why? I'm just going to justify this again. It needs to be strong because, again, it's going to be under a lot of pressure. There's going to be a lot of hard work being done with it. So again, it's going to be, so it's from machining. Machining would say steel. heavy, so it's stable. Okay, so again, those are the materials, and then again, that's what they would have came up, but they would have been like, okay, we need something that's strong and heavy, and that's what they would have came across, steel. Again, you could do something like that, again, for the likes of a phone, plastic, the electronics, what are they made out of? 2 different properties mentioned right there. And last but not least, guys, just the appearance. Again, is appearance important on a pillar drill? I would say no. Okay, again, it's going to be in a workshop. Machines in a workshop don't tend to be. The only thing they focus on when it comes to appearance is that it is sort of as compact as possible, being that it doesn't take up half the room, and that usually they're just painted a nice color. Okay, so again, is appearance important? But again, for the likes of a phone, it will be important. I need to talk about different things that make it appealing. The likes of a bicycle, again, they'll be looking at different shapes, different colors, things like that, different color schemes that make it appealing. Okay, so again, I'm just going to say, so for the appearance, again, not important. And maybe even justify that as well, but not important as it's in workshop. Okay, so what do they do for the appearance? So again, they used the finish. It's another important thing we need to include there. Again, for the finish, all they include is paint. That's really it. Maybe some surfaces, some things like the feed leaving, that will be polished. So that is an example, so again, of the pillar drill. That's the design analysis of a pillar drill. Again, if you're unsure of this, don't be afraid to maybe even go with something similar. Maybe you go with the lathe or something like that we've done. And that's it done right there. That's, again, there's a lot of information there, I know. But funny enough, when you break it down, it isn't that hard done. So again, I want you just to justify as much as you can, guys. I'm going to include a list of questions in the assignment that will help you guide these different, all these 7 of these. Make sure you're including, make sure to include 3 per heading. Okay, include 3 per heading, and then under that, so again, so what I mean by 3, again, try and do 3 different parts. So again, there for function, again, what will it do, other products, size, weight, there's 3 straight away. So the likes of safety, risks can be difficult. I have 2 included there, so again, risks, and then 1, 2, so there should be 3. Some of them you won't be able to get 3, but for the likes of appearance, materials, manufacturer, function, you should be definitely getting 3. Okay, function, 3 should be the minimum. Okay, guys, so that's our task for this week, guys. So I'll put the assignment up now in a few minutes.